hot out here. It's hot out here. DP Photography here, bringing another video, and today, definitely doing something a little bit different. I got on Facebook and I threw up a picture of myself on my EUC. And somebody got on there, man. It was like, man, where you been at on YouTube? Which is excellent, because it always feels good when people recognize you from your YouTube videos and stuff, especially when you're trying to grow a channel. And I have just not been consistent when it comes to it. I've been focusing on self, man, to be honest, man, since my father passed away. It was a big change in my life, man. I had a few weeks there where I was kind of like lost. But lately I've been waking up more with purpose, working on my body a lot more, fasting, working out, running, getting sun, just trying to better myself in every way, even, when it comes to my business and work. Man, I ran about 6 miles this morning, sitting here still sweating. I don't know if you run, but after you run, you're trying to cool down. I already took a shower, but I can still feel the sweat rolling down my back. That being said, I'm getting ready to jump on the EUC and use it for work today. One thing that I've always wanted to do, when I first saw this thing, I had in mind me using it for work. And up until this point, I've always used my Onewheel just because I felt a lot more safe when I'm on it. But the EUC is the speed demon, It's the one that can ride in traffic. I gotta ride the Onewheel on the sidewalk. It's not bad, but the EUC is a monster. When people see that thing, they like, damn, boy. So today, what I plan on doing is getting on my EUC. I'm gonna fully gear up from head to toe just to be safe. And I'm gonna grab my Ronin S with a 14 to 24 tilter Sigma Art lens on my A7S III, so I don't have all that rolling shutter that the A7R5 has. Otherwise, I would use the A7R5 because I love, the articulating screen and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, my A7R5 is gonna be planted in the back of my Jeep. My son will be sitting in the back of my Jeep on a crate, and he'll be videoing me as I video on the EUC. Now, this should be really cool, man, if it goes to plan, and it shouldn't take that long, man. So, without further ado, let me stop doing all this talking, man, and, let me know what you guys think. I'll be back in a bit, yeah. I'm coming, Bubba. Get ready, all right? I'm coming, don't worry. See me? I'm right here. That's good, that's perfect. Go. Nope, you good, bro. You good. Perfect. Beast, baby. What I'm talking about. Oh, I feel good, boy, I feel good. So, conclusion, how did it go? First time using the EUC for work. Like I said, I usually use the Onewheel, man, because like you see right now, I'm just a whole lot more confident. I feel like I don't really need my hands at all when I'm riding on the Onewheel. As to when I'm on the EUC, I feel like, to have hands to be able to grab that thing if it starts to fall or something like that, wouldn't be a bad idea. That being said, first time using it, it went pretty all right. It wasn't perfect, If I had to do it again, I would try to get a little bit closer to the middle of the street so I can get a wider shot of that truck. But the truck was pretty long, it was a long stretch. You actually had a truck and then you had a trailer behind it. But I was able to get shots that I wanted. I was able to get, shots from the front angle, shots from the side angle, and shots from the back. Shots from the back, no diddy. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, I'll have like different shots that I'll be able to use to cut together and make it look a little bit cinematic. Plus, you know, that little thing that I did yesterday, that's only gonna make up probably 3 seconds at the most, you know, of a 1-minute commercial. But that being said, man, thank you guys for watching, man. If there's any videos that you guys wanna see out there, let me know, drop it down in the comments. If you have any tips for your boy, drop them down in the comments as well, man. And until next time, man, DP Photography, also known as The Real Bird. Keep shredding, people. Stay safe. I'm out.